Hi, I'm Erin.
Hi, I'm Deem,
Welcome to Are You Living or Existing podcast,
discussing the game of life in your 20s.
featuring people from around the world and all walks of life.
All answering one question: are you living or existing?
Join our journey.
Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat.
I have a question for you though.
Oh, shoot. Okay, all right. What is it?
If someone asks you, right, you're in the street, you're walking in the street. So say you're in New York City, say you came down to visit,
Yeah.
and you're walking down Times Square,
Okay.
and someone sees you as they remember you from Siena, because Siena is huge in Albany. So
Mm-hmm.
say, I was like, oh, that's Kadeem.
Mm-hmm.
What are you up to? Like, who are you now? What's your answer?
Who am I now?
Yeah. That's
Oh
a real life answer though. Like, who are you?
man, who am I?
Who are you? Where you at? Where are you now?
You
Like, what
see. That's why I don't like this question because am I answering like what's my profession or who am I as a person? Like how
answer
am
the question how you see how I said it? Who are you? Because this is how my brain works. If I'm like, oh my El Kadeem, what's up? How are you? Like,
Yeah.
who are you now? Like, what are you up to?
I'm trying to survive a pandemic.
That's your automatic.
I'm surviving a pandemic.
That's your question. That's your answer. I mean,
Nah, I'll just be like, yo, I'm currently, coaching kids, working at a nursing home and, trying to stay as healthy as possible. That's literally been my answer for the past couple of months. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Because spinning off that, so like we're slow grind, right? I have a page, pushing positivity. And we started a mental health campaign. And our title of our campaign was Yes, I'm Blessed.
mm-hmm.
And that's because like around here in the surrounding area, the GTA, when you ask someone, how you doing? Like, are you good? And they go, yeah, I'm blessed, which means like I'm good.
Yeah,
But when you dig deeper into it, are you really okay? Like
I feel you.
you say, yes, I'm blessed, just the answer, and not to, show that you hurting. But deep down, a lot of people, they're not gonna come out and say, nah, I'm not okay. I'm not good. Like I'm going through a lot. So they just say, yes, I'm blessed. So I feel like with this question, it's
Yeah.
like it depends on the day.
Yeah.
Because
On a
if
good
it's a
day,
because hey, you know me, hey. If I'm having a bad day, you're gonna know I'm having a bad day. I'm like, honestly, yo, I hate it here. I'm gonna tell you, like, yo, I'm going through it right now, but
yeah.
that's a good question though, man. That's what about you?
If someone asks me,
If you're around Quinnipiac, because you were we're not gonna get into it right now, but you're a legend at Quinnipiac.
am I?
You might be. So
I had to look at both things.
if you walking around Quinnipiac and they go, is that Aaron? Is that A? Right? Oh, hey, how you doing? Like, what you up to? What's your answer?
I said I'm happy.
Are you really happy though?
I am. I'm extremely happy.
Okay.
And I wanted to ask a question over something you did say, but I answer that way now because I came to a conclusion like last year I was like back and forth around the Quinnipiac area and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And people are always asking, and even just in life, like people are always asking you, especially in your 20s or even your 30s or 40s, but
Mm-hmm.
they're always asking you, like, hey, like, what are you up to? Da, da, da. Most people, to be honest, they don't care what you're doing. They're trying to compare their life to
Yes.
yours
Mm-hmm.
by asking you that question.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not even in terms of, like what are you doing in terms of like, oh, that's actually cool. It's more like they're comparing their situation to your like where they are in life to where you are in life,
Mm-hmm.
especially since they haven't had access to where the new version of you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, let me find out, if I'm in a better predicament. And then they keep asking questions. And then if they see that, you are successful and you are doing what you want to do and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that, it's like they'll show you that respect, or they're like, they give off that energy like, oh, that's amazing, like, oh, like, yeah, like,
Mm-hmm.
but you got to be careful of that too, because number one, if you fall victim into that, in terms of that,
Mm-hmm.
then you're constantly kind of decreasing your value off of other people's opinion.
Yeah.
So anytime someone asks me that now, because off the bat, like, it depends on the relationship. Like when you ask me, and like Carly and them ask me like, hey, like, I haven't talked to you for a while, like, what you up to, how you doing, in my circle, to ask me, I
Mm-hmm.
know it's coming from a genuine place. Like, it's more like, I want to be in part of your life. There's
Yeah.
people who don't you're not friends with, like, that will just ask you that question just because they're trying to see and compare their lives. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not even, you could just straight up tell them, like, what are you ever doing, what you're doing in life or not, and whatever. But I always just lead with, I'm happy, because at the end of the day, what I do doesn't mean anything. It's what I do. It's not who I am. My job is not my identity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you're asking how I'm doing. I'm doing well. What are you up to? I'm happy. I just went surfing.
Okay.
I just did a 5K. What else you want to know? I meditate.